Hello, this is Twick, This Week in Kongregate, the show where we talk about games you love procrastinating about. I am Mishu here with Ircha.
We are avid Kongregate players, and we would like to talk to other people about it.
So here we go, news and stuff. Let's talk about badges of the day. This just got in this week in Kongregate, right?
Yo,
What do you
yeah,
think about them?
I actually think they made them so they wouldn't have to make so many challenges, because there hasn't been any challenge in like months. I think they're actually spacing out the whole card game, Kongregate, which was actually pretty cool, but not a lot of people are playing it, and they have to have some sort of temporary challenges. I guess badges of the day are easy to make and also fun.
Kongai is probably as old as Kongregate, am I right?
Yeah, it was planned even before, from the start of Kongregate, but it didn't come into existence until a lot later when Kongregate was already like really grown up. But it was actually supposed to be a really heavy part of the site. Of course, they got a lot bigger than they expected. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think they brought in badges of the day because they want to drive traffic every day, and the badges of the day actually bring traffic every day because you want to get the points, especially if you already played the games they're pushing. Also, they're bringing back old games. Like I just got hooked on the game The Final Death Wish because of the badge that came up yesterday. And at first I said, come on, a medium badge for a game I haven't played before. Am I really gonna do this? 4 hours later, I was actually trying to get the hard badge after I already got the medium badge.
I've been playing on Kongregate since a lot, and I usually get all the badges. So, and I log in every day anyway, so they have really little effect on me except giving me free points every day, which is really cool. But today, for example, in the badges on Death versus Monsters, where I did not get the hard badge because I remember it being particularly annoying, and now it's annoying me even more.
Yeah, it happens, I guess. But myself included, I'm actually at least checking Kongregate every day, even if I'm not playing every day. So I'm not touched there. I'm sure though there are a lot of other users who get touched by the badge of the day thing.
Yeah, I get touched.
More and more get drawn to the site.
Yeah.
Another news this week is. Oh wait a minute! I don't have another news for this week. Maybe Unity contest, but that's from 2 weeks ago. We're late on that. Did you play the winner game?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if I would have picked it over the second place game, which was leading for a lot of time, because I followed the contest closely. But the winning game is actually pretty innovative. It's like this weird, spacey. You're the only 3D being in the world, and you can pick up textures from stuff. Like if there's a door on a wall, you can pick it up and put it on another wall, and then go through it. It's actually pretty cool. It's at least an original idea. I think that's what maybe was the determining factor here.
Interesting. I played Sarah's Run, and I actually voted for it. It was the only Unity game I played, to be honest, but I really loved it. And when I saw this kind of content on Kongregate, I said, well, it's up for a good start. But then I played another game, and this was just for like a brief 5 minutes. It was a shooter game where you had to shoot blocks off of platforms. I don't remember the name, but the concept of the game was so stupid, and the presentation was so wobbly that I would rather play any 2D game over it. And so I said, meh, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
The thing with Unity, I think it's really great. I think you can do great stuff with it, but you can also do pretty shitty stuff with it. So it's either make or break, because in the contest, I think you can even see it. It's like 2 or 3 good entries, and all the rest are like, I wouldn't play that, even if I got money for it.
It's pretty much what they used to do with Flash games in the past, if you think about it. I mean, the first time programmers got their hands on Flash, we saw a lot of shitty games. But then a lot of better artists got their hands on it, and better games came off. I was actually comparing the 2007 Best of Kongregate with this year's games, and I was like, what? This got Best of the Year? What kind of a shitty game is this?
What didn't you like? I remember 2007 was a good year.
One of the games is the one that I hate the most is Strength of a Warrior badge from Feudalism. You're you're working in a somewhat isometric world, and you're not actually shooting things. You're just uh, trying to shoot them. Really, I actually tried to play an archer, and I hated it. I'm sorry, but how did you play it? Do you remember it?
Wait, are we talking about best of 2007 here?
Yeah.
Oh, feudalism. Oh yeah, that was shitty. Yeah, okay. Wrong
Okay,
game.
so we're on
Sorry,
the same
completely
page.
failed.
And the other one is Starfighter Disputed Galaxy, which was a great multiplayer game, but really, really sucks on single player because I can't get any kills, and I have to I have to complete 5 assassination kills. Anyway, moving on to our stories. They're trying to promote Kongregate on Android lately. Did you check that out?
Yeah, I actually got it like days within its release. It's pretty cool. It's like a full gaming arcade thing. The games that were ported to mobile, because there aren't any. I would say there aren't any mobile only games or games that really concentrate on using the capabilities. I don't know why. Probably the situation will improve itself. But mostly the games that are ported are actually some of the fun ones like Monster Slayers or Zilch or that's about it. And you get mobile only badges, which I think are pretty cool, but I haven't spent a lot of time with them because actually compared to games that use the native capabilities of the device, Flash games aren't really designed for that, and they're not really that enjoyable. And also, the badges require me playing them a lot of time, which I don't have when I'm not at the computer.
Because you already play Congregate on the computer, of course.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Alas, they're not releasing for the iPhone any soon because, well, the Big Apple won't let them. But
Yeah,
I really look forward to testing them on an Android device real soon.
they actually had problems with the Android market too, as I recall. They were rejected.
Yeah, but fortunately on the Android, you can like circumvent the Android market, which is
Yeah, okay, that's naturally cool.
so basically you're saying Congregate on Android is only for those who spend most of their time on the phone?
Yeah, I think if you're on the move a lot and you really need your fix, you can get it that way. But until better games pop up for mobile, I think there are better alternatives, temporarily at least. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if they release Angry Birds on Concrete, that'll be the hit. But until then, I'm just playing that.
Oh, okay. Well, we're moving on to badges of the week. Let's talk about the first one that came out, Legend of the Golden Robot. Did you play that?
Yes, it was actually pretty cool. Who is this character? Because I keep recognizing him, like the whole drawing style and everything. There's more games with him, right? You get a lightsaber, so that's a hit.
That's what made it for you. I like the game. I really enjoyed my first 10 levels or so, but after a while it really became boring because you had to do the same thing over and over again. I remember playing a game similar to this one. I don't remember the title. No, I have to be honest, I didn't research it. Where you had to move from town to town and kill some bad guys,
Yeah,
search
exactly.
some
Yeah,
areas. There was
yeah.
another game like this one, but this one's a bit different. And management of resources here seemed pretty important because at first, the first few levels, I tried to get to dig all the areas, right?
Yeah.
And then I realized I don't have any money to move on to the next area. So then I got
Oh
smarter
yeah.
and only dug like in Minesweeper, because it says how
Yeah.
many. It
Yeah.
says how many.
Yeah. It took me a while to see that too. Like
It wasn't
one level.
intuitive, but if you look for it, you go like, aha,
It actually says so in the instructions. So
read the instructions. I just hit play and play. I don't have time
Yeah,
to read. If I had time to read, I would be doing work, right? Actual
Right.
work. Anyway, the game was pretty cool. I totally recommend it to anybody. I gave it a 3-star instead of 4 because the idea was already there, and I got actually bored through the last 20 levels. I only played for the badge.
Well, it's a 4 for me because it had pretty funny stuff. I like the details. There's like this ninja hamster thing that was funny, and the lightsaber and the whole gear thing. Actually, I didn't have problems with money because here's a tip: those guys that you can gamble with are actually suckers, and you can make a lot of money from them at the beginning, and then just don't care.
Oh, I actually only played once because they were ripping me off, but maybe I'm stupid. Okay, the next one was, come on, it's not switching for me. Tell me the next one.
Sugar, sugar.
Sugar, sugar. What did you think of that?
I loved it. It's like I love art games in general, and this is one of the best. It simulates sugar to a proportion that I have never seen before, and it's simple and hard at the same time. It's like very simple rules that make it up, but the level complexity is really hard, and some of them are actually I spent like more than a day on them. That was It's surprising for an art game because it's an art game. Really.
This was actually an off thing for me because I got stuck around level 12, where you have to, I don't know, do some magic to get it working. I didn't get it working, and
You just switch gravity. You can switch gravity.
yeah, I saw that. You can't get level 12 if you don't switch gravity at all. But I actually didn't get through it. So when I get stuck on a game, I usually pause it for a while, then come back to it. I came back to this one and I still couldn't do it. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna get the hard badge.
Well,
Maybe
no,
I'll try it later.
I just like looking at the game, like, and the music also helps. Like I spent 5 minutes in the main menu at a time, just looking at the sugar dropping, because it's enjoyable. It's beautiful. It's like a beauty.
I've been reading through the comments, and other people have had the same symptoms as you have, like
See?
staying amazed. And I have to say, it's nice, but it doesn't catch me that much.
Actually, I would project it I'd remove the whole game and just project it on a background with some random platforms and just let it run because it's it's like a painting really that becomes.
Indeed, it is a nice art game, and I actually gave it a 3-star. I'm very
Oh, you're cheap with the stars, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
The 3-star is a good thing for me because it means I like the game. And I actually like this one. I like playing to the first few levels, and maybe I'll crack open the 12th one sometime in the future.
Yeah, if I help you.
Next, the Tentacle Wars, the Purple Menace. What do you think of
I
that?
actually thought the first thing running through my head was dirty, so I'll discard that. Because really, it's a really good porn name.
Yeah, I actually deemed it fortune approved after I read the title.
Yeah, Tentacle Wars: The Purple Menace. Anyway, the game is cool. It's a well-known concept. They tweaked it a little bit with the cutting and of the lines, but it's essentially a classic.
Yeah, did you play the one where you had to move swarms from bubble to bubble? Remember that one?
But yeah, that's the original. There's a lot like that. There's one where you move soldiers. There's one where you move spaceships, and generally move stuff from bubble to bubble. And then there's an enemy also moving stuff.
Yeah,
I
I have to admit I didn't see those. Probably because they didn't get badges. I'm a badge player. Shame on me.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of games with this, but I like it. It's an enjoyable concept, and like I said, they added a new thing to it, a new twist. Like you can cut and either ship out all the bubbles at once or call them back. Actually, that's a good strategy thing.
Yeah, I gave this one 4 stars because I actually loved the improvement on the concept, and the level balance was just right. I mean, I got pretty much easily through the first 12 levels, the half of the game, and after that it became somewhat harder. I took some breaks and then came back to it. And that's how I got the hard badge after a few days of playing it, roughly half an hour every day.
Yeah, that's I actually don't. I either give 5 stars or 1 when I'm really annoyed. Like I want to hurt this guy.
Oh, so you're the kind of guy who gives stars